my worth, or my beauty, I should say, with this wig. And I'm sick of it. This is beautiful. Okay? What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Aurelia Michael Holmgren here. I didn't think I was gonna do this, but a lot has been crossing my mind, and I still have a community of people that have no interest in my lock journey, so I still want to continue vlogging because I really enjoy it. But I want to test out doing a monthly vlog, so this will be for the month of January. Let's start with January 2nd, where I spent the morning with my parents working out with their trainer.
See, and that was my problem. Rod, come up and eat. Yeah, I'll be up in a minute. Let me just finish
And you're
one
not
box.
eating, you're not drinking, you're not stretching.
Yes.
And then you just come up, tear up the food, and then you sit
Right.
and you eat
Go,
it. And it's just
and now it's remote
you
control
eating so
time.
fast, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then an hour later, like, what can I get up here?
Yeah.
Because it's not enough. Right.
It's easy. I'm the same way. You get caught fixated on that goal,
Yes.
and it's like until I fill that hole. Sometimes you got to fill the box. Sometimes, like you did, that little cross.
Yes.
Even on the days, like let's say I forget to take my night subs, but I took my morning, I'll do 0.5. Instead of a 1, I did a 0.5. I got half of it done.
Now,
I'm okay with that.
So I got to make my annual trip to Dallas, went to my favorite church there, Social Dallas, got to spend time with my girl Chanel and her kids, and we went to church together, and she's been going ever since. Bestie incoming in 3, 2, 1. A time was had, honey. We watched the sunset. We got to spend some bestie time. We made some content for our new mugs. Did you copy yours yet? More on that later. And we got to love on each other. But all good things must come to an end. Little did I know what I was about to enter when I got to Los Angeles.
Yeah, here we go. I am on my way to my lock consultation. They asked me to come in at 1 instead of 2:30, which by all means I'm fine with, because that's the sooner I can get there, the sooner I can get home. Depending on when you are watching this may have already happened, but we are in the thick of intense wildfires in Los Angeles. I think we're at 18,000 acres by Palisades Parkway. I'm hearing a lot of friends who have lost their homes. It's Thursday, January 9th. I know people probably like, you shouldn't even be outside, but I need to get this done. Like, I want to have this consult. I want to set my appointment and be ready. And, you know, I really want to stay anchored. You know, a lot of people are reaching out, which I so appreciate, to make sure we're safe. But I also have to make sure, like, I'm not constantly reminding myself, because that stress and that worry is not going to help. And just looking at LA and just the smoke and how gray it is, it's out of control. But if I'm able to record in there, I will. If not, I will do a video right after and let y'all know how it went. I'm also going to be sharing this journey on TikTok. Hopefully by the time I post this, I would have changed my TikTok name or started a new one, because I changed the username, and then yesterday I thought I was doing that again, but I actually changed the name. So I don't even want y'all to look up the wrong thing. So I will keep y'all posted, and let's see what's next. As we go on, we remember. Get another one. We'll get another one.
So, I'm not gonna lie. I got drunk. That's how I dealt with the fires.
Alright, y'all, this is Sarah. She's hooking me up. Yeah, that thing going on back there. It is time, y'all. We are doing this. You know what time it is, hopefully, if you've been watching. If you have not, shame on you. But here we are, defining and redefining femininity, one lock at a time. Hold on, y'all, this is my jam. I hope we don't get demonetized. Let's do a quick recap to pull us to today. So for those that don't know, one of the things that I do, I'm an associate choreographer for the musical A Wonderful World that's currently on Broadway at Studio 54. And I went to New York from mid-August to mid-November last year to put the show up. Came home for about 2 weeks. Bay and I went on vacation to Barbados. It was amazing. But then I got a call the day before we left that they needed me potentially to be in the show in New York. So I learned the entire show while on the plane, got home, packed, left the next day. Then I just said, well, I might as well stay for the holidays. So I stayed with my parents, Adam and Pepper, all the way through January 3rd. And then January 3rd, I went to Dallas to celebrate my friend Chanel's, and I'll just put up all the photos here to, show you videos, all the things. I went to my friend Chanel's daughter's second birthday party because I've been going there as tradition now every year since she was born. In that time too, I always see my bestie Britt. So bodybuilder, former competitive bodybuilder, Britt and I. Britt is a current competitive bodybuilder. We have our vlog, Lord. We have our podcast, FemFit Chicks. FemFitChicks.com, check us out. But her and I see each other every January as well because she lives in San Antonio. I'm in LA, but when I go to Dallas, we link up. So we did that. I left. Something told me to leave on Monday. I was gonna leave Tuesday, but something was like, leave on Monday. I left on Monday and LA was set on fire on Tuesday. And so from Tuesday to Friday, we were touch and go. Then I looked up from my office window and it looked like the smoke was about to come into my house. So we made the executive decision to evacuate, which probably has its own PTSD I'll have to deal with at some point. But graciously, one of my friends allowed us to stay with him and his partner we stayed for about 4 days with Pepper too. And for those that have dogs, to have another dog come in the house is like whatever. But if you don't have dogs or kids or anything, and then somebody brings a whole puppy, it's a lot. It's a lot of energetic exchange. So I was so grateful for that. Then we came back last Monday, and it's just, or this Monday, I guess I should say. No, last Monday, because today's Tuesday. We came back last Monday, and it's taken me this whole week to kind of recalibrate, put stuff away, get rid of stuff. And then I had a hard time posting about my business. I just started a program, so I'm a life coach as well. I've been a life coach for 13 years, and I started a new section of my business called the Goal Setter Success Club.com. Shameless plug. And I felt really bad posting, knowing that I hadn't done anything yet for those that had lost their homes, lost their jobs. So I decided to teach 3 classes this week, donation based. And I was like, okay, let's try to raise like $200, $250. We have raised over $1,100. More fire. Boop, boop, boop. I'm so grateful. Some of my vlog squad folks, if you don't know about the vlog squad, go ahead on FemFit Chicks, check out the vlog squad. Thank you to my vlog squatters. Ash Cheeks, Shantae, thank you for donating. Those that are still like, I'm about to donate, thank y'all in advance. I feel so grateful. And now I can give and feel a little bit better about continuing on with my business and helping people really be successful this year in their goal planning and execution. So yesterday I considered my first official New Year's. So happy New Year's. And today, what I'm doing right now, I hurt my wrist somehow, some way. There's like this clicking that's not supposed to happen, just supposed to move freely about the cabin. And I'm going right now to get an x-ray because I don't know what is going on, but it's bad. So I'm here to get an x-ray, and I gotta start PT tomorrow. All right, y'all, I tried to record inside of the x-ray place, but the angle was off. It was not it. So, but I was just cracking up because when I got in there, she was like, I guess they put tendonitis on my sheet. She was like, you are too young to have all this. How old are you? I was like, oh, I'll be 40 this year. And she was like, you look like you're 25. But I had a friend once who, my coworker, she always said at my old job, black don't crack. I said, Lord have mercy on all of this. But it went well. So we'll see, because this clicking that's not supposed to happen. But yes, I put on a little lip today, courtesy of the bestie Brit. The twist of twisting. I don't know what's going on in the back. The Puerto Rican side, it just wants no part of this adventure. So I don't really know what's happening back there, so I'm just leaving it. I'm about to go meet up with my homegirl Emily. We've been friends since almost since I started coaching. So we got a good at least 10 years in the game. Then hopefully I'm not going to be too tired. I want to take a yoga class tonight. So I just came from an audition, and as I mentioned, it's looking like I just came from an audition. As I mentioned, this is the way my headshots look, and I done bought a lot of headshots, so I'm not finna to switch it up. But what was so crazy was, y'all, I just started a whole video, was talking to my GPS. What's up, y'all? Okay, so I just got out of an audition, and I wanted to share this because this is the captivity. Right now, this hair is a mess. It's a whole long story. I cut the wrong pieces. I made a mess of it. It's got to get fixed. Now they're here, not there. But part of what held me captive in this wig was compliments. So I have enough headshots in this wig, so I'm going to keep rocking this wig for the auditions. But one of the girls on the way out was like, oh my gosh, I love your hair. And I was like, thank you. She's like, I wish my curls would do that. And it's just crazy how, like, we always crave the thing we don't want, right? So, like, somebody with super curly hair is always like, oh, it's so hard to manage. I wish my hair was straight. And then people with straight hair are like, oh, I just wish my hair would curl. And then the girlies in the middle are like, oh, what is my hair doing? Pull it together. And no one's ever satisfied. And so I was thinking about how this hair used to have me in a chokehold because of compliments like that. And I started associating my worth, or my beauty, I should say, with this wig. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. So she's coming off right now, because if I wear her all day, then I'll get on calls with her and I'll start associating my hair. We're not doing it. This is beautiful. Okay? This is beauty in the eye of the beholder, a child of God. And I'm just as beautiful with it as I am without. And that's all she got to say.
As long as you
All
don't have
right,
other
y'all.
musicians
Yeah,
in
no. Well, introduce yourself. No one else is here.
Hi, I'm Chaz.
Taking care of me. Go ahead.
School
No.
therapist.
Doctor. And look, I got my hand in some glue. No, not glue. Wax. Look, don't let me tell lies in here. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. All right, y'all, I gotta sit here for 10 minutes. But yo, he hooked me up. Apparently, I was just supposed to come in for a consultation, and then they would have to request PT. But he said, I'm gonna take care of you today. So we started with this wax. I will tell y'all later what I have. Decoifus? The something. Basically tendinitis. And I think it's from when, if I really think about it, when I was creating the GoalsetterSuccessClub.com, I created the entire website in 1 week while I was supposed to be swinging the show on Broadway that I never ended up going on for. And I think not having my pad for my mouse, I think really affected my wrist. And then, y'all, what's her name got me into Sudoku. I'm like a Sudoku fanatic now. So I've been playing it ever since I went to Barbados. And I think holding the book for like 2-3 hours at night jacked me up. Hey y'all, so when I created this vlog for January, I did not see this coming. I just found out that my show is closing. Probably, it should be out by the time I post this, but the show on Broadway is closing. I'm not really sure how I feel yet. I mean, obviously I'm sad. I love the show. I've been with the show for 4 years. That first picture up there in the middle is from 5 years ago now. It's gonna be 5 years to the day that we close, so maybe I'll be able to share my feelings in the future, but till then, somebody wants my attention. Yes? So it is the day after I found out my show is closing. So today is January 25th. I have a lot of mixed emotions. I'm very grateful to have worked on the show for so long. Part of me kind of feels like it started to become a sunk cost ratio, which for those that don't know what that is, it's basically you've been doing something so long because you've been doing it for so long. So it's like sometimes you'll stay in a relationship longer than you need to because you've been in a relationship longer than you need to, and it's harder to pull away. It's harder to be as objective because you're so close to the situation. And I felt like it was like, we have to get to Broadway. We have to get to Broadway. And we did. But I think there are just a lot of things internally that could have been better and would have shown better and hopefully would have done better. But here we are. Thinking about going to New York to go for closing night. I've never missed an opening. I did miss closing when it was in Miami, but I don't want to miss this closing. This could, unless they're trying to do a tour or something, this is it. So I'm gonna look for flights while I'm on the Stairmaster right now. And yeah, of course I'm sad. It's a beautiful show. It's a beautiful cast. It's a beautiful story, but sometimes, or most times, all good things come to an end. Oh, also, I've decided to, if you're not following my specific lock videos, I've decided to go to a different loctician. What they did was great, and I really appreciated the manager's energy, professionalism, care. Like, she's somebody I'm like, girl, we could kick it. You're mad cool. But for me and my household and the hair trauma that I have over the years, it's important for me to have a good relationship with anybody who puts their hands in my head. Like, we don't have to be besties, but I can't walk in the room and you treat me like you've never seen me before. That just does not work for me. So my profile put me on to another girl that she works with, and I canceled my other appointment for mid-February, and I'll be going there. So check out my other videos. They're pretty short form. Excuse me. So yeah, let's go get this gym workout in. Hopefully it's nice and empty because it's Saturday.
Is the red on? Yeah. If you're gonna serve.
Okay, sir. Good morning. It is Monday, January 27th. Even though it feels like Monday, January 97th, this has been the longest January and wildest January of my life. But we're here. We've made it. On my way to the gym. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, Mondays are my favorite day of the week. So when my Mondays don't hit, we must have quit, because throw the whole week away, as Shantae would say. So today I have a call back for, I don't know if I said what it was for last time when I auditioned last week, but when I was talking about the wig, but I have a call back for Jesus Christ Superstar. They're doing it at the Hollywood Bowl, which I have never performed at. I've only been there once. I went to see The Lion King live last year. And I would love to perform. So I'm excited. When I went to Devontae's, he hooked my wig up, so now it's even. So it'll look even better today. And I get to see the old choreographer I used to work with. Ooh, that man gave me a hard time. He gave me a hard time, but we here. I ain't gonna let it get me down. What else? I decided to go to New York, so I'll be going to New York February 21st to the 25th to see the show close. I've been having this conversation with myself for the last week. I really need to take it up to God. That's probably really the issue, is I keep trying to do it in my own strength and do it in my own. I'm trying to be the patient and the doctor right now. And I'm calling on other doctors, but I'm not calling on the top physician. So the question I have been asking myself is, am I seamlessly navigating through seasons. Dang, can I not make this turn? I can't because it's after 9. Okay. Am I seamlessly navigating through seasons between voiceover as a performer, voiceover as a coach, a life coach, a musical theater performer, and a Broadway performer? Am I seamlessly navigating between the 4 because I'm in LA and it's kind of tough usually right now to do any of them full time, because there haven't been that many auditions for voiceover. The theater world is small, and I'm rebuilding my life coaching program. Or I should say, because both of these can be true. Or am I afraid that if I put all my eggs in one basket, I won't be great enough in that thing to remain afloat? And so I'm settling for dibble and dabbling in a few of them so that I do stay afloat, or so that my ego stays intact. And that, my friend, I do not have the answer to yet. Because both can exist. I could be doing it well and it's working, but I'm also avoiding something, and I'm limiting myself for the real potential because I do so many different things. And it takes me back to when I was a hip-hop dancer. I wanted to know tap and jazz and ballet and whacking and house and top rock. Like, I wanted to be the dancer that knew all the styles. So I was good in everything, but I wasn't great in anything. So when people wanted a girl who could dance in heels, they weren't going to the hip-hop, breakdancing, or breaking, I should say. Let me not be out here calling things out their name. Breaking, like, they were looking for the girl that was known for the heels. And so I limited myself a lot. And so I just want to make sure, as I'm heading toward 40 in September, that I am really addressing this question, because it'll determine where I'm pivoting, or what I'm doing next, what I'm getting rid of, what I'm solidifying, where we're gonna live. Because if I'm like, okay, I'm trying to do theater full time, this ain't the place or space. The most you'll make a week is $1,099, and the shows are not consistent. Sometimes they overlap, so you can't just be doing they call it double duty. You can't just be doing double duty where you're doing rehearsals in the morning for one show and a show at night. It doesn't work that way. So I got some questions to answer, but I'm excited for the next month. I'm ready for January to be over. It dragged us, and I'm sick of it. Good morning, y'all. It would help to turn the car on first before you try to drive off. Today is Wednesday, January 29th, I think. Yep. Even when I know, I still double check. It's almost the end of this vlog. Exciting. I just finished doing 30 minutes of cardio and core. I was having this conversation with Shantae this week. We have the funniest conversations. People will probably be offended by what we say, but it's just who we are. And we were talking about things we could do better to get to the goals we desire. And so I've decided what I've been doing is 50 minutes of, this person is clearly on their phone in front of me, because I'm going to give you 5, 4, 3. Okay, hold on. Okay, thank you. Like, what are you doing? I've been doing 50 minutes of cardio fasted in the morning, and then lifting if I lift later. But I noticed that my intensity goes down when I know it's 50 minutes. My body just gasses out. So what I'm gonna try now is 30 minutes in the morning. That way too, if I feel like lifting that day, I start to lose steam. If I do 50 minutes of cardio, I don't want to be there for another hour. I just don't want it anymore. I don't have that. That's a different kind of drive. It's not better or worse, it's just different. And so I'm gonna try 30 minutes in the morning, and then on the days that I lift, finish the 30 afterwards. And then at night, do like 20 minutes on the treadmill downstairs in my building. So I'm really not utilizing these amenities that we're clearly paying for. And just to get some extra movement, because I'm not really mobile during the day. So all that sedentary time or driving time. So I'm going to try that out this week. Also just being a bit more diligent with my macros. So right now I got to get the fats together. They're always like 5 to 10 grams too high. So I need to sit with that. But right now on training days, it's 100 grams of carbs, about 130 protein, and about 30 fats. And then on off days, 60 or 70, I can't think right now, grams of carbs, 130 grams of protein, and 30 grams of fat. So 30 grams of fats on the off days, 25 on the lifting days. But I know I'm not doing 25 on the lifting days. And part of it is the avocados, yo. I cannot sit and watch the remainings of half an avocado go bad. I feel like I gotta eat it. And half an avocado is not 25 grams, which I need to have 2 servings of that a day. So I'm like, I may just have to do like the whole whatever 40 grams of avocado in that moment, and then do like 3 grams of peanut butter later. 'Cause just for my spirit, I can't watch an avocado, a good juicy avocado, go bad. So we'll see how that works. I have been in 125 jail for the last 2 months or so, month and a half, 2 months. But I've been perfect on my diet, so it's not like, well, where is this coming from? I don't know. So this morning I was 124.9, and she's gonna take it, okay? She might have been even less if she had woke up a little later. So we're just gonna take it. I have a call back today, final call back. We're gonna be dancing, which is why I only did 30 minutes of cardio. I might still do some later, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 2, 3. And I'm like, she's about to be 40 this year, y'all. Out here dancing with the 20-year-olds. Ciao. But it's gonna be good. Right now there's hella traffic, so I'm glad they pushed the audition to 11 instead of 10:30, because then I could leave about an hour. Less than an hour, so I gotta go home, shower, eat, and just get ready to go. I learned a new song last night, the Adele song. I mean, I knew the song, but I didn't know the words. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world, because they asked for a ballad last time, and I sang Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow from Beautiful, but it's not appropriate for the show. So I think that would be a nice song, a nice switch up. And plus he was saying I was doing the most in the song. I needed to just take it down to the basics. So that's what we're gonna do. And if they want to hear it, I think that would be impressive that I learned a new song in 2 days that I already knew. But I've never heard it plucked out on the piano, so we taking chances, all right? Anyway, happy Wednesday. I'm trying to see if these people gonna let us go. Let us go. Thank you. Oh, somebody on my left? Child, how you on my left in a single lane? Where they do that at? Oh, lock update for those. If you haven't watched my lock videos, go watch them. They're cute. They're a good time. They're short and sweet, just like me when I need to be. We are in, Friday will be week 2, and I guess this is supposed to be the ugly phase. I don't know if there's gonna be an episode on this. Is the phase ugly, or is your perspective ugly? I'm not sure if people call it the ugly phase if you have really short hair, like really, really short hair, and it's like up here, because, you know, shrinkage is real. If they call it that because of that, or because it's not as neat and put together, you know, after a few days. But I'm loving it. Every day, the more messy or whatever y'all want to call it, it gets, I'm here for it. So either I haven't gotten to that phase yet that people are talking about, or I'm in it and I just think it's beautiful. But there's a video dropping pretty much every Monday. I have scheduled through February. And then I'll have a new one coming for my 1-month update. I already have a new loctician because, baby, I don't play at this big age. I don't play about my bedside manner. I need to feel taken care of. And it's no shade, no tea, but the girls got to work on their communication skills, approachability. Like, this is, it may be, this is not a product based, this is a service based situation. So I'm trying out somebody else, and I'll meet her on, say, February 19th before I head to New York. Did I say I'm going to New York? My show is closing. We talked about that. I'm going February 21st to the 25th, which I'm so happy, because one of my closest friends from when I was 5 years old, is having a birthday party in Connecticut. But I could use my parents' car. But she has come down multiple times to support my shows, to support me, and I'm so glad I'll be able to go to her birthday party. She's doing like a TLC pajama party, so I gotta order me some silk jammies. And I get to do that and see the show close and hang out with my folks. So we went in over here. Yes. Say hello. That's my girl. I hope I get her every time. Okay, y'all, we in here working it out. Y'all see these heavy weights I'm lifting? Super heavy. Bodybuilding, open men's. Here I come. One curl at a time. She's also in the Bad Bunny, y'all, so you already know. She's stuck with me.
The vibes.
You see this? Look at this. This is so fun. Oh, this one not so fun. It's the crossover. It's the pause for me. What are these paws giving, Pepper? What's this paw about? She's so dainty. She's such a dainty girl. I know, you're a boy. What's up, y'all? Let's close this January vlog on out. If I could describe January as a whole for our world, the word would be, and you're going to get your Spanish lesson today, basura. Say it with me. Basura. Trash. Trash. This is the trashiest January we have had in many a years. We didn't even have that bad a January. I would say 2021, because January 2020, COVID had not made its way. So this was a trashy overall roller coaster of a month. To recap my personal month, I'm in New York, Christmas, New Year's, beautiful. Head to Dallas, hang with my girl Chanel and her family. See the bestie Brit. We do all the content footage for our mugs. Did you get your mug yet? femfitchicks.com/mugs. Get one for you and your bestie. Valentine's Day is coming up. We do that. Something tells me leave on Monday. Tuesday, LA is on fire. We end up packing up all our stuff, evacuating to a friend's house in Hollywood, return around the 13th, which means I need all the way until like the 19th to reset, get my life together. Got my hair twisted for my locks, switched locticians before we even hit February 1st. Bedside manner is important to me. That's what I call it, bedside manner. Bedside manner is important to me, and I just have higher expectations for what I want. Tendinitis in my right hand. Started PT. My PT girl loves Bad Bunny, so we're gonna get along just fine. Practicing Spanish. We went over like up, down, left, right, all the things. Final callbacks for Jesus Christ Superstar at the Hollywood Bowl. Final callbacks coming up for Legally Blonde. Going back to New York next month. Every time I think I'm not going back to New York, I go back. Going back to New York next month. And debating on canceling one of my gym memberships, LA Fitness. I just don't like the vibes there. And I feel like I just got us that Adam and I can go together, but he always just ends up going with me here. So I'm like, what am I spending? What am I wasting this money on? I don't mind spending money, but I do mind wasting. But overall, I'm excited for February. I want to jot down some February goals today. Maybe I'll really end it there. I'll do a video later with just like 3 to 5 goals. Starting tomorrow, the Goal Setter Success Club. For those that don't know, I have been a life coach since 2011. And I have started a program that has a mix of, for all my bodybuilding peeps out there, has a mix of your bodybuilding check-in elements. There's 3 different tiers. The community tier, where you get a bunch of resources from me and goal setting tools, and you send an email once a month and I'll do a video reply. Our guided access tier, weekly emails with me, video reply, monthly masterclass. And then our VIP also includes a one-on-one coaching session with me and a quarterly guest event. So if you're interested in that, check out goalsettersuccess.com. If you have a friend that's like, oh, I need help, I don't know where to turn, are there any life coaches out here, send them on my way. So yeah, we'll have one more video then, because I'm going to end this on a high note. I'm not going to allow January to take me down. Nobody going to take on my stride. January's not going to hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. All right, y'all, we are back. Now welcome to the final video. I realize I want to keep it simple with 3 goals. Other things are going to be happening, that's a given. Hold on, it's about to give New York right now. Music to my ears. Hope everybody in there is okay. Oh, he on his phone. He chilling. Not the ambulance driver on the phone. I hope he's calling the emergency. Okay. First goal is to drop 3 pounds. So I think last time I talked to y'all, I was in 125-pound jail for like the last 2 months. Well, this morning, January 31st, 2025, I was 124 even. Ooh, that 139.9 would have had a girl out here acting brand new. So we'll take that 124. And yesterday was an off day, and I didn't do cardio yesterday, but I was just really on my diet. Eat the sheet, as I used to say. Just eat the sheet. Just do what you're supposed to do. Second goal is to post every day for 30 days. Now, I had already planned on doing 60 straight days from New Year's. But if you rewind back a few minutes ago, the word of January, basura. So I felt really, really awkward posting about my business when people's homes are being lost right over the hill of my house. And some people disagree with that. They're like, there's companies out here still rocking and rolling. They've already set their schedules. You know what? That's good for them. But the way my spirit is set up, the way my empathy is set up, I couldn't do it. So instead, we raised almost $1,200 for families in LA. And that felt better than satisfying my ego and saying, I posted for 60 days. So we're going to do 30 days. I already have pretty much almost the Monday through Fridays already scheduled. Thank goodness Instagram is now letting me schedule on Goal Setter Success, because that was not an option when I first got it, which meant I had to put everything in manually, which is no fun. So now that I can do that, that's going to save me some time. And on the weekends, I'm going to do like video reels. So I'm not going to plan them. It's like whatever's on my spirit, we just going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. We're going to get ready for the new week. So I decided that about 2 minutes and 50 seconds ago, and this is at 2 minutes 41. And my third goal is to get 5 people signed up for the March Goal Setter Success Club. So if you're one of those people out there who is like me, the strong friend, Superman, Superwoman, super non-binary, and out in these streets really just trying to do this thing called life on your own, and you don't have the soundboards, you don't have the unbiased feedback, you don't have the accountability partners, and or let's be real, you don't have people credible to help you with something that maybe is a goal they haven't reached yet. It could be any and all of the above. Hit me up, slide in the DMs at any of my accounts, Aurelia Michael, Goal Setter Success, Our Voice on Demand, and let's chat. We have an open house coming on Monday, February 10th. This is definitely going to go out. I think it's going to go out tomorrow. I'm going to push myself to make that happen tonight. Today's Friday though, right? I don't like putting stuff out on the weekend. Maybe I'll put it out on Monday. Okay, so this will go out Monday the 3rd. So that'll give you a week to sign up. You can sign up at ourvoiceondemand.com/upnext, or you can sign up at goalsettersuccess.com. Either one. And I would love to see you there. I'm going to be talking more about, some people don't understand voiceover coaching, voiceover, how it works, how it can actually affect the rest of your life, especially for those who have a hard time standing up for yourself and speaking your truth and presenting yourself at work and being unconditionally confident. So it doesn't matter if you're in the boardroom, doesn't matter if you're in the bedroom, okay? Who you are should remain consistent in and throughout every situation. So that is my goal, is to get 5 people signed up for March. It is a 4-month minimum program, but it is monthly, so you can join at any month and you can stay for as long as you like. So I'm excited to be working with those that signed up for February, and happy February, y'all. Let me know. Okay, a few things I want to know in the comments. Are y'all watching the lock journey? Get into it now, because y'all gonna be like, dang, I gotta go back and watch what happened when she had first. Okay, get into it right now. Are you watching? What are your thoughts? Anything you want to see? 2, what are your February goals? Give me at least 2. And 1, if you have 1. If you're keeping it simple, I'm all about it. Let me know what your goals are. And anything you want me to talk about, cover in February. I'm definitely going to be covering New York. That's going to be a very emotional time for me. But all good things come to an end at some point. So I'm grateful for the experience. I'll also have my final callbacks. I'll know if I'm going to be going to Denver in March, or if I'm going to be staying and doing a show in April. I might know if I'm going to be in Sacramento in August, or if I'm going to be in LA. So there's going to be a lot of changes happening. So stay tuned. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. You gotta like, comment, share, subscribe. You gotta like, comment, share, subscribe. I really want to do a comment corner next month, so drop those comments. All right.
And don't forget, cop your mug at femfitchicks.com/mugs and support me and the bestie. Peace.